Hi, everyone. It's Jan, the creator of the group and holistic life coach with Nebula Concepts. And today is Manic Monday. It's the day to set your intentions for the rest of the week. And I'm just going to wait for a few people to jump on here real quick, and then we will get started. And today we are going to be talking about your inner sovereignty. I'm moving to the third chakra this week, and that has to do with your self-confidence. It's Robin's here. Hi, Robin, and Carly's here. How are you doing today, Carly? I'm glad to see everyone join in with me. And today we're talking about your inner sovereignty and in the third chakra. And with the third chakra, that is where your self-confidence is housed in that power section. And it really is what it's where your drive is. It's where all of that just power just comes from. It feels, hey Deb, how's it going? It's so good to see you this time. I know that you've missed out on the following week, so I'm so glad you can join me. And we're going to talk about our inner sovereignty that everyone is born with. We're all born. We're souls in a body, and we are all divine beings. And we have this. We came to this, and Ed's here too. We came and we were born onto this earth with everything that comes with being divine. We have power. We have the right to find happiness while we're here. And a lot of times what we do is our experience kind of clouds that. And Miguel Ruiz talks about that in the Four Agreements as the smoke that is created from our beliefs that we develop through our childhood, from our tribe and all the people who influence our lives. But we have the power to remove that smoke by changing our beliefs and changing how we feel about ourselves and really owning up to that inner sovereignty that we have. We have the right to have everything that we want in this life. And it's just a matter of changing our attitude to having that start coming into our lives. If you want to, get unstuck from the loop that you have, has been created for you through life. So sovereignty is, just like what royalty has. They have this sovereignty that they rule over the kingdom, over the people, over the lands. We have a divine sovereignty that is within us. That means that we have the right to have all the things that we desire, that we're not necessarily the victims of circumstance, and that we have control over what we create in our life because we're creators and we can create the reality that we want. We just have to allow certain things to happen. We have to allow ourselves to want to accept that we deserve to have all of what we want. A lot of times, and I've done this myself, is I've blocked doing things or even beginning, even just starting with a desire that I want because I didn't feel that I deserved it because of what I had experienced in my childhood. And I worked through a lot of that, all of the abuse and everything that I had experienced as a child. And yep, it's definitely king and queen is what kings and queens, they know that they deserve all that they get, and that's why they receive that. And all we have to learn to do is to recognize that we deserve to have what we want. If you want to be a king and queen, it's definitely something that you could work up to. It's a matter of getting all the stuff out of the way that blocks it from happening. And like I said, I will always use myself as a reference because I know my experience. I'm an expert at my experience. And, so I'll use what I've gone through as an example. And, like I was saying before, I blocked a lot of things because I felt I didn't deserve to have that. And, a lot with money and that I talked about before, and how I, changed my attitude towards money and a whole bunch of different things in my life. I'm able to receive and sometimes it's just a matter of learning to appreciate what you do have, that you do have all the abundance that you're looking for around you already, and it's just a matter of expanding on that to get more and better. And it starts with that feeling of that knowing that you deserve it. And that is the inner sovereignty that we're all born with. We're all born deserving everything that we want in life. We just have to learn to get the other stuff out of the way, our experiences that have happened up until this point, and changing our beliefs. And we have the power to change our beliefs. We have the power to stop believing what people have told us when we didn't have a choice. When we were younger, we were learning. We didn't have a choice to create those beliefs, because we didn't know how. We learned the beliefs from other people. But now that we are adults, we have the choice to create new beliefs, ones that will allow us to have the desires that we want in our lives to happen. And that is what inner sovereignty is just allowing what you want into your life. So today is Monday, and we are going to be discussing the third chakra today, which is this week. It'll be the theme for the week. I'll be including, how to work this inner sovereignty and new beliefs into your life with Toolbox Tuesday tomorrow. And then we will be discussing, of course, Wellness Wednesday, everything that is good for us with self-love, through what we eat, our health, and also with our emotional self-love. Power wasn't ours as children. That is so correct. But it was where we could be taught. It's where we were involved with the tribe in the first chakra. So we were part of a group. We were dependent on everyone around us to teach us what we needed to know. We could have been taught to be empowered, and sometimes we weren't. I wasn't taught to be empowered. But we can learn to be empowered now. And it wasn't our choice as children. And that is part of the healing process, is understanding that the time that we spent as children wasn't under our control. And we didn't have a lot of choices. And we can let go of that. Once we let go, and once we can learn that the people who were teaching us, if they weren't teaching us giving us the tools to empower ourselves, that they're coming from a place where they were not taught to be empowered. And so they were teaching with the tools that they had available, and to give them forgiveness for doing the best they could with the tools that they had. And then in turn, we can forgive ourselves for not having the tools provided for us when we were taught. But now that we have become aware of that scarcity of proper tools and proper knowledge, we can now provide that knowledge for ourselves, and we can empower ourselves to become the people that we want, and to believe in the things that we want to believe. We can create our own truths. And that is where the true power comes from, is knowing that you have the ability to create that. And that's why I always say that we are creators. which we are, and where we can start creating a better reality for ourselves. So, well, thanks everyone for joining in with me today. And looks I had a great group here, and I'm so glad I could say hi to everybody. And I hope that you come to join me again here on another live. I'll be back tomorrow with Toolbox Tuesday with more information on how to find your inner truth and how to become more empowered and start living your um, best life. Because I've discovered a better life for myself, and I am so much happier. And knowing that I have this inner sovereignty of this right that I deserve to find happiness, it empowers me to search out what I need to find to learn to um, bring that happiness into my life, to bring that knowledge, to find the happiness, to be more of my true self, and to become a better person. So thanks, Deb. And oh yeah, I know the time went fast. I can't believe it. Some days I um, go on, especially if it's something that I am passionate about, which this is one of the things that I have found that I'm super passionate about, is this inner sovereignty that I want to pass that knowledge on to other people and teach them how to, find their inner knowledge that I can just time just flies by. So I am so grateful that I'm helping you on your journey. And that's what makes my journey that I've gone through, and what I experienced in my childhood and through a lot of my adulthood. It makes it so much worthwhile to know that I have learned from it and I can pass that on to other people, so hopefully they can learn and heal from it as well. Because let me tell you, healing has changed. Just having that good feeling from healing and letting go of all of what is unnecessary that I don't need to carry around anymore, has it's just opened my eyes, and it makes my life so much brighter. And so, yep, and once again, thanks for everyone for joining in here, and continue. I hope that I help you continue on your journey as well. And I will be back here tomorrow with Toolbox Tuesday. Everyone have a fantastic day.